What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel, and in today's video I'll be giving my best WNBA picks for today's slate. Before we get into the analysis, I just want to go over the huge run we're having on the WNBA. If you guys take a look here, we are currently on a 6-0 run. We have cashed every single one of these props that I posted completely for free. You guys can see here, cash Alicia Gray, Copper, Cardosa, Howard, Stevens, Lloyd. In the span of the past 2 days, we have cashed every single one of these plays without a single loss. You guys can take a look. I posted all these plays completely for free on my Twitter and in the Discord. So you guys can take a look. We have been just on an insane heater right now. So if you guys are interested in the VIP Discord, where you'll be getting access to all my plays, you guys can see here, we have been just cashing out. You guys can see all the slips. We have been just cashing out. It has been absolutely insane. So if you guys are interested, you guys can check out the Dub Club. The link will be in the pinned comment in the description. You can get a 3-day free trial. Try it out. Get a taste what VIP is like. If you guys don't like it, you guys can just cancel. But yeah. And before we get into the picks, if you guys want a free way to get VIP, you guys can use one of my affiliate apps. So if you guys use the code bankroll for Dabble or Chalkboard, deposit just the required amount. I believe for Dabble is just $5, and then for Chalkboard is gonna be I believe 50 is the required deposit. Once you guys do that, just email me or message me in the Discord, and I'll hook you up with 30 days of VIP. And then lastly, the like goal is going to be 25 likes. So if this video gets 25 likes, I'll be giving away 30 days of free VIP to a random comment. So make sure to do that. Just helps boost the algorithm, and I really appreciate that. Appreciate it, guys. And yeah, let's just jump into the picks. So my first pick is going to be Alicia Gray. By the way, I am using this tool. It's called Props Edge. It's the best research tool on the market right now for all sports. You guys can see we got MLB, CS2, WNBA, esports. We just have it all, and I just love this tool. You know, it just has all the analytics that you guys need. And this is why I've been extremely successful on betting on the WNBA. So if you guys are interested, you guys can use code BankO'Brien for 20% off. But yeah, back into the picks here. So I'm taking Alicia Gray over 3.5 assists. So jumping into the stats here, you guys can see the stats isn't looking too pretty, but I really like her matchup here. So if you guys take a look, the Chicago Sky's give me the third most assists to guards, the third most assists to her position right here. So Alicia Gray has just a really great matchup here against the Sky. If you guys take a look at her head-to-head against the Chicago Sky this season, she's gone over every single time, 5 assists, 4 assists, and 5 assists. So I just love the matchup here. Additionally, if I just play with the filters here, so if I go to the bottom 5 teams in defending assists, you guys can click here on Props Edge, filter it to the bottom 5 teams in defending assists. You guys can see her hit rate jumps to a 69% hit rate, clearing this line 9 out of the last 13 games when facing a bottom 5 defense in assists allowed. And if you guys go to the bottom 3, which is where the Chicago Sky lies on, you guys can see she's over this line 7 out of 9 times with a 78% hit rate. So I just really love the data here. Additionally, if I just pull up her assist chart, so if I pull up Alicia Gray's assist chart right here, you guys can see she gets majority of her assists under the rim, and you guys can see the Chicago Sky is giving the second most assists under the rim, which is where she gets majority of her assists. So overall, this is just a dream matchup for Alicia Gray. Now I do like her RA as well, because with Howard out, you guys can see she has been rebounding really well. But unfortunately, Yeah, her R rate has been already juiced way too much. -140, probably worse odds in other books as well. So I do like her R rate, but I'm gonna be taking her assists due to better odds. So yeah, I'll be taking her assists over 3.5. My next pick is gonna be Azora Stevens. Azora Stevens has just been a wagon for me, guys. So if I just pull up her stats here, I'll be taking her PR over 20.5. So yeah, I believe you can still get her PR at 20.5 at some books. Make sure to line shop, find the best value. But yeah, so looking at Azora Stevens here, you guys can see the hit rate is just amazing. She's cleared this line 8 out of her last 10 games of 80% hit rate. In the last 20 games, she's cleared this at 70% hit rate, 14 out of her last 20 games. And now, the most important thing, the matchup, guys. So the matchup is just amazing for her. She's against a kinetic Sun. The Sun is just a horrible defensive team. They're giving a ton of points. You guys can see here, they give up the second most points in the league. And against her position, they're also giving a ton of points and rebounds to her position. Now, if you guys look at her head-to-head, she has gone over every single time this season against a kinetic Sun. She dropped 32 PR and then 25 PR. And yeah, I'm looking for her to do the same thing. Her matchup is just amazing here. We can play with the filters even more. So if I just go to, points versus her position. So let's take away let's look at the bottom half teams against her position. You guys see the hit rate. She's been doing way better. And yeah, so just love the data here. Also, yeah, you guys can see she scores majority of her points under the rim. And you guys can see the Sun is giving the most points in the restricted area, which is where she scores the majority of her points. And also, she scores majority of her points from above the break 3. And the kinetic Sun is giving the 5th most points in the area as well. So this is just a dream matchup for Azora Stevens. I'll be taking her PR over 20.5. My last pick is going to be Alyssa Thomas. So I'll be taking her points over 13.5. So jumping into her points here, you guys can see the hit rate. It's not looking that good. Let me see, last 20 games. She's only cleared this 45% of the time in her last 20 games, and not 20. But she's facing the Fever, guys. So if you guys take a look, you guys can see head-to-head against the Fever. She's dropped 32 points in her last matchup. And historically, her volume against the Fever is just amazing. So if you guys take a look here, she took 22 shots here, 17 shots here, 15 shots here, 11 shots here. Like, her volume against the Fever is just amazing. If she's gonna be taking, I'd say she's averaging like 13 shots against the Fever, and she just needs to score 14 points. I'll take that. I'll take that any day. And she has a great matchup. So if you guys look here, the shot chart analysis, she scores 48% of her points in the restricted area. You guys can see, but the Indiana Fever is a bottom 3 defense in the restricted area. So I love her points for over 13.5, and yeah, so I'll be taking her points over 13.5. So those are gonna be my 3 picks. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and peace.